Let me say something most people are not ready to hear. Money does not change who you are, it exposes who you already were. Give money to someone with discipline, they build. Give money to someone without control, they destroy. That is why some people earn more every year and still feel behind, and others earn less but sleep peacefully. The difference is not intelligence, it is not luck, it is not background, it is awareness. Most people live on autopilot. Money comes in, money goes out, month after month, year after year, and one day they wake up tired, confused, asking where all the money went. But money did not disappear, it followed instructions. The problem is, those instructions were emotional. Stress says spend, boredom says spend, comparison says spend. Social media is not entertainment anymore. It is pressure, pressure to upgrade, pressure to keep up, pressure to prove something. And money becomes the tool. People do not buy things, they buy relief. Relief from stress, relief from insecurity, relief from feeling behind. That relief is temporary. The bill is permanent. This is the cycle: earn, spend, regret, repeat. And most people never pause long enough to break it. Here's where wealthy thinking separates itself. Not in how much they earn, but in how they decide. Wealthy people do not wait for motivation. They do not trust feelings. They trust structure. They assume they will feel tempted, so they plan for it. They assume emotions will show up, so they remove choice. Money arrives, and it moves automatically. Savings, investments, protection. What remains is guilt-free spending. That is not restriction. That is freedom, because freedom is not buying anything you want. Freedom is not worrying about money at all. Most people confuse freedom with consumption, but consumption increases dependency, not freedom. Every new expense is a new obligation, more maintenance, more stress, more pressure. Meanwhile, real wealth does something different. It creates margin, margin to breathe, margin to think, margin to walk away. Margin is invisible, but powerful. You cannot post it, you cannot show it off, but it changes how you live. This is why real wealth is quiet. No announcements, no flexing, no noise, just options. And here is the uncomfortable truth. Hard work alone will not save you. If hard work was enough, most adults would already be rich. Effort without direction creates exhaustion. Direction without effort creates nothing. You need both, but direction always comes first. You do not need to track every dollar. You need rules, simple rules. Before I spend, I save. Before I upgrade, I invest. Before I buy, I pause. That pause is everything, because impulse is loud, but wisdom whispers. Most financial damage happens fast. Most financial success happens slowly. Slowly building habits, slowly building systems, slowly building confidence. That is why people quit. They want results before the system has time to work. But time is the multiplier. Time turns small decisions into big outcomes. And here is what nobody teaches. Your future self is watching your daily behavior, not your plans, not your goals, your actions. The coffee you did not need, the upgrade you rushed, the impulse you justify. These moments seem small, but they vote for your future. Every decision is a vote. Vote often enough, and the result becomes permanent. Money should not control your emotions, your identity, your self-worth. It is a tool, and tools only work when used correctly. Once you stop using money to feel better, you start using it to live better. That shift changes everything. Stress drops, clarity increases, confidence grows. Not because you became rich, but because you became intentional. And intentional people always win long term. So ask yourself honestly, is your money reacting, or is it following orders? If money disappears, it is because it was never given a job. Give it rules, give it structure, give it purpose, and it will stop leaving. Money does not change you, it reveals you. The question is, what is it revealing right now? Subscribe for more useful contents.